What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Oh my goodness. This is what I see as soon as I get here. I mean, this dropped 2 hours ago. I arrived here 30 minutes ago. I was getting the notification on my drive over here. J. Cole drops a surprise tape. Might delete later, as I believe the name of the tape. If you guys want, I'll do the whole tape. But this is what I've heard. I've heard that this track, 7-minute drill, may be a response to the Kendrick verse that Kendrick dropped on the Future project. I think the song was called Like That. I think it's called Like That. I've reacted to that. If you haven't seen that on my channel, feel free to check that out first if you want. But I'm very curious to see what Cole's going to say here. So let's check this out right now. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I don't know what... One thing I'll say before we get into this, sometimes rappers, when it comes to these moments, they play like this strategic move where they'll give like a light diss. I personally hope that this is like a heavy response back. That's what I'm looking for as a fan of hip hop, but also as a fan of both artists, Kendrick and J. Cole. So let's see what we got here, guys.
Yeah.
Pull this back.
Yeah. Turn it up. Yeah, turn the vocal up. Light work, like it's PWC. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. You want some attention? It come with extensions. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit.
I get a call. They say someone's dissing. You want some attention? They come with extensions. Okay, this is entry level stuff right now, but he's just giving us some context. Man, I really hope this isn't warning shots. Like, I just love when we can just jump straight into the beef, but. You know what? We're 20 seconds in. Let's keep going.
You want some attention? It come with extensions. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit. He itching. I'm putting so much work in these streets. He got pension. I told him chill out. How I look having henchmen if shots get.
That was a clever line. The work in the street pension.
In these streets, he got pension. I told him chill out. How I look having henchmen if shots get to popping. I'm the one doing the clinching. I came up in the Ville, so I'm good when it's tension. He still doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons. Your first shit was classic, your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit.
Okay, I might have paused it too soon because he's talking about the third. Okay, hold up. He's going at his like legacy right here. He's basically saying like this isn't even just who's better right now type of lines, which is kind of what I got from like Kendrick on that verse. This is like he's going through his discography and he's talking about that. Oh man, this is interesting. You know what? I do have a question here before I press play again. What for you guys was peak Cole? I feel like a lot of people felt like Forest Hill Drives was like peak. I actually really enjoyed the project he dropped a few years ago as well. But this is making me want to go back through both of their discographies and listen, just because he mentioned those lines right there.
Man, if shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the clinching. I came up in the Ville, so I'm good when it's tension. He still doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons.
That's crazy. He's still doing shows, fell off like the Simpsons. Comparing that, right? So he's saying like you're past your prime, like you're not good anymore. You're just there, like. And he's dissing the Simpsons. Simpsons catching stray bullets right now.
First shit was classic, your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind, and I just now hit mine. Now I'm front of the line with a comfortable lead. How ironic, soon as I got it, now he wants something with me. Well, he caught me at the perfect time.
Okay, I like this, man. I like this because he's coming in and he's being analytical with it. He's talking about, like, he's giving him props and he's saying, look, on your third album, that was your prime. You killed that. It was massive. I was trailing behind. That's respect. That's respect. But he's saying now you're coming after me because I'm in mine prime, right? And this is something I said when I reacted to the Kendrick diss, the Kendrick verse. I said that lately J. Cole has been on a spree. Like, to me, he's for the last couple years, J. Cole, maybe I could even say 3 years, but I'm gonna say couple for sure. J. Cole has been unstoppable. I mean, the verses he's been dropping, the tracks, like, so I do think that is a valid assessment. I mean, again, Forest Hill Drives, I think for a lot of us was a special album. That's why I bring that up. But in terms of rapping ability, J. Cole has been at the top recently, in my humble opinion.
The bully, how ironic, so I got it. Just now hit mine, now I'm front of the line with a comfortable lead. How ironic, so I got it. Now he wants something with me. Well, he caught me at the perfect time. Jump up and see why I got here off of bars, not no controversy. Funny thing about it, bitch, I don't even want the prestige. Fuck the Grammys, cause them crackers ain't never done nothing for me. Ho, sluts.
First of all, speaking facts, when he's talking about the Grammys, he said they didn't do anything for me. And he said crackers. So, you know, he's talking about, like, that's just basically saying it's a race thing. So, listen, we all know this. We all know this about the Grammys. But the lines before that, he's saying, now that I'm at the top, you want something with me. How ironic, right? Like, you didn't want anything back then, but now he's basically saying you're clout chasing. And then he said something else here. Hold up.
And see why I got here off of bars, not no controversy.
I got here off of bars, no controversy. He's like, you got to do controversial shit. Now, this almost feels like a callback to, like, Control Verse. He's like, you gotta do controversial shit to, like, be relevant and be big. I do it straight off my bars. All right, okay, but Kendrick's got bars too. Listen, I'm not gullible or naive here, right? Like, this is rap stuff, so you gotta talk like this. But let's talk about fact stuff. Kendrick's got bars too. Dude can rap, like rap, and I said that. I just think that lately Cole has been rapping a little bit better, in my opinion, like as of right now, the last couple years. So this is very interesting.
Funny thing about it, bitch, I don't even want the prestige. Fuck the Grammys, cause them crackers ain't never done nothing for me. Ho, slugs took my nigga soul. Drugs took another one. A rap beef ain't realer than the shit I seen in Cumberland. He averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing, Lord, don't.
Okay, man, come on. That's what I'm talking about. This is the type of stuff you gotta come with, man. He's like, you gotta understand. People are gonna think. I think people are gonna perceive that Kendrick's diss was way harder because Kendrick came aggressively, not just in the lyrics, but he came aggressively with the delivery. Now, see what Cole's doing right now. He's got that kind of calm, laid back demeanor. Don't be fooled by the sound of delivery. Like, that's not all that matters. You got to pay attention to what he's saying here too. This is mean. Like, listen to what he just said. I'm gonna pull it back so you hear him say.
Drugs took another one. A rap beef ain't realer than the shit I seen in Cumberland. He averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing, Lord, don't.
See, like, it doesn't sound aggressive, but listen to what he just said. First of all, he talked about real street life. He's like, look, this rap stuff is light work compared to what I've seen where I came from. But he says, you drop one hard verse every 30 months or something. If you hadn't come to diss me, he didn't say it exactly like this, we wouldn't even be discussing them. I mean,
Verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing, Lord, don't make me have to smoke this nigga, cause I fuck with him. But push come to shove on this mic, I will humble him. I'm Nino with this thing, this that New Jack City meme. Yeah, I'm aiming at G-Money, crying tears before I busted him. Light work, like it's PWC.
I wasn't sure about the G-Money line. Maybe it's something that I don't know what he's referencing there. But he just said, Lord, don't make me, do this because I mess with him. He's just saying, I like him. I like his rap. I think he's a dope rapper. He's done that a couple times on this track. This is the the vibe I'm getting from this. I don't want to have to do this, but I will. He just said, don't make me humble him on the mic.
On this mic, I will humble them. Nino with this thing, this that New Jack City meme. Yeah, I'm aiming at G Money, crying tears before I busted them. Light work, like it's PWC, it's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call, they say that somebody dissing. You want some attention, it come with extensions. My dog like say the word, he on bullshit, he itching. I'm putting so much work in these streets, he got pension. I told him chill out, how I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the conductor.
Oh. Hey, what beat is that?
I got mixed feelings.
That's sampling something familiar. Comment, guys, if you can recognize what that's sampling, because that sounds super familiar. We have a beat switch. Okay. Now, I will say off the top right now, this beat sounds a little bit darker, a little bit more menacing. But the way it's being laid out, it still feels like he could deliver laid back on this. I'm not expecting a change in delivery that he's going to get aggressive, because the beat does sound, while it sounds menacing and dark, it sounds a little laid back still.
I got mixed feelings about these fucking rap niggas. It's over for that cap, the official cap pillars 2-6. We don't act niggas, we get at niggas. Shoot a nigga lights out. Yeah, my dog, stat fillers, stat stuffers, triple double. Get your ass black duffel. Body bag, body bag, body bag.
Get your ass black duffled. Triple double. Like he's mixing like the basketball like shooting reference, but with street stuff, and talking about stat stuffers. He's like, we do pad stats over here, but we know what stats he's talking about. Oh my gosh. All right.
Your ass black duffel, body bag, body bag, body bag. Cold world, your instructor for Pilates class. Get a nigga stretched if I feel a disrespect. Your arms might.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't sure where he was going with the Pilates class. Get your ass stretched,
Instructor for Pilates class, get a nigga stretched if I feel a disrespect. Yeah. Your arms might be too short to box with the God who live his life without the pressures of a constant facade. I pray for peace, but if a nigga sees these positive vibes, a Falcon 9 inside my pocket, bitch, this rocket gon' fly. Now it's poppin'.
Falcon 9 in my pocket, this rocket gon' fly. Oh my God. And he just said that I don't feel the pressures of, holding up a facade. I'm just me. And listen, we all know that about Cole. We love that about Cole, that he's just himself. He doesn't feel like he has to have the drip and have the certain stylist and wear the certain stuff and look a certain way, and he just is him. And he's like rolling around on a bike like in regular clothes. That's J. Cole.
These positive vibes, a Falcon 9 inside my pocket, bitch, this rocket gon' fly. Now it's popping outside like the top of July. My text flooded with the hunger for a toxic reply.
Now it's popping outside like the top of July. What's at the top of July? 4th of July, fireworks popping outside
like the top of July. My text flooded with the hunger for a toxic reply. I'm hesitant, I love my brother, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm powered up for real, that shit would feel like swatting a fly. 4 albums in 12 years, nigga.
Again, the vibe that he's on here, to me, this isn't a knockout punch. But if we pay attention to the lyrics, it seems that's intentional. He's telling him, look, man, I like you. Like, I don't understand why this is happening. Now, when it comes to that, listen, again, I'm not naive. We know that there has been tension for years. And people claim there's been subliminals, even in Cole's songs, towards Kendrick. Now, again, whatever. Intention, perceived intention, these are two different things. But he's telling him, look, I don't want to do this, but if I did, right now, the way I'm powered up, it would be like swatting a fly. Bro, he's too small in him right now.
I'm powered up for real, that shit would feel like swatting a fly. 4 albums in 12 years, nigga, I can divide. Shit, if this is what you want, I'm indulging in violence. Put pictures in my home, aim the chrome at your eyelids. Fly pebbles at your dome, we the Stone Temple pilots. This is merely a...
Pebbles at your dome, stone temple. Pebbles at your dome. This is your temple on your dome, stone temple. Nah, man.
At your eyelids, fly pebbles at your dome. We the stone temple pilots. This is merely a warning.
Because he said fly pebbles, stone temple pilots. I think I just heard him say warning.
This is what you want. I'm indulging in violence. Put pictures in my home. Ain't no chrome. That shit would feel like swatting a fly. 4 albums in 12 years, nigga. I can divide. Shit, if this is what you want, I'm indulging in violence. Put pictures in my home. Ain't no chrome at your eyelids. Fly pebbles at your dome. We the stone temple pilots. This is merely a warning shot. The back niggas down. Back in the town where they whipping, working, traffic and pounds. My jack jumping bout a rapper making blasphemous sounds. Switching sides like the tassel on the cap and a gown. I'm fully loaded, nigga.
Making blasphemous sounds, and then earlier he compared himself to God, so that's a nice tie-in too. God, blasphemy, you're blaspheming, like you're saying stuff against God. That was a nice tie back to the God reference that he did earlier. And then he said you're switching sides like tassels at a graduation. So like when you're like during the graduation ceremony you'll switch, and that's like the signification that you're now crossed over.
From his sounds, switching sides like the tassel on a cap and a gown. I'm fully loaded, nigga. I can drop 2 classics right now. Let me chill out, man.
Conductor.
Fall off on the way, nigga.
Yo, listen. I could tell you right now. I know what people are gonna say. People are gonna say that he wasn't aggressive enough. And listen, he said at the end here, this is a warning. Like, I like you. I don't want to have to destroy you. He said it in his lyrics. This is not conjecture. Like, this is what he said. And which means he's holding back. Like, this is a jab. You know, jab. I'm testing the distance between us. But I got the knockout right here. That's what he's saying. Now look, Kendrick is not a lightweight. Kendrick can rap. And we saw that. We've seen that for years, but we saw that on Like That. Like, he was going off. He did. It was a very good verse. This is not going to be an easy battle, even if that's what Cole's claiming on this track. It's a warning, okay? Now, one thing I will say is, it said 7-minute drill. I'm really glad that it wasn't actually 7 minutes. But I feel like that in itself is a bar, right? Because how long is the track? 3.5 minutes. What's 3.5 minutes times 2? 7 minutes, right? So he's basically saying, like, my 3.5 is so heavy, like it comes with so many bars, and I hit so hard because I'm so good that it's 7 minutes. It's like it's worth double. Right? That's what I'm assuming that whole thing means, because 7-minute drill, 3.5 minutes. It's not a coincidence. Wow, guys. That's what I think right now. This is my opinion. Now, listen, in terms of scores, because of the way it was done, because Kendrick was going at Drake and Cole, and it wasn't like Kendrick was like doing knockout stuff. Kendrick was also kind of just being like, I'm better than both of you. Like, you know, I'm going to say right now it's 1-1 because I want a level playing field for when both of these guys come with their knockout punches. I don't want to do some bullshit right now on warning shots from either side that's like, oh, this guy won, that guy won, and then the score's uneven. No, I want an even playing field for when y'all start throwing haymakers. That's what I want. All right. Now, you guys let me know if you share my opinion, if you think differently. Please comment down below. But listen, you see me. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Oh, man. This is going to be good. I don't know. I think Drake should just stay out of it. But this is going to be good. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day. And I'll see you next time.